Yes.
Cat.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, muy
Made
bien.
my mom really proud right there.
I know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understood and then responded in Espanol.
In Espanol, which
Yeah.
she always swore that a foreign language would come in handy someday.
And little did you know, it was in this video.
I've been waiting, actually. I've been
Yeah.
marking the days, and now I can go home and say,
Speaking of which,
my mother, she'd
Yes.
be very glad that I had a haircut yesterday.
yeah, you're looking pretty dapper, if I do say so myself.
Thank you. Thank you.
But speaking of Espanol, you're gonna talk to me about the Jota Nueve.
We. Oh,
Whoa! We were so close.
I know.
So this is the Jura J9.
This is the Jura J9.
It's very pretty.
It is. It's a very smart machine and
okay.
a very sexy machine.
I like both.
It's a good combination.
Why don't you take me through its situation?
All right. Well, I'm going to ignore the right up front for a minute and just talk about the
eye
basics.
candy.
Yep. This is
Okay.
where you should put beans.
If you
But,
want.
you know, if you want coffee, that's
Yeah,
the
like
the
12
minimal
in there
input.
or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
3. 3 beans. That's
Must
what we've
have
done.
at least 3 at all times.
So it holds about a half pound, 8.8
Okay.
ounces. So if you're an Illy fan, a whole can of Illy.
Okay.
I don't know why I have those things committed to memory.
I
and
don't know
can't remember my
either.
own phone
A little
number.
disturbing.
Water reservoir, 71 ounces. Oh, water filter. Guess
Yes.
what? Use their water filter. Never get your hands dirty descaling. Was that an extreme close-up?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I'm super up in your grill.
Everybody just clicked to another video.
All right.
You got a little storage compartment here for your water dispenser in case
Okay.
you want to dispense hot water that doesn't splash a little bit, which is prone to do. Your scoop for your grinder bypass.
Okay.
And your coarseness adjustment.
Doer.
Right.
Okay. And where's my pie
So
pass?
let's just go ahead and stick to Spanish then, shall we?
Exactly.
English is not my strong suit today. This is your grinder bypass. You can dose up to 2 shots at a time or 2 cups of coffee at a time.
Okay.
And it will tell you, as it's about to do, that you didn't put enough in if you didn't put enough in.
Got it. Okay.
See?
And now it's like,
Assassin.
you suck. And I also use this for cleaning, right?
That is also where you put your cleaning capsule to
Okay.
clean your brew chamber.
Got it. Cool.
Yes, you've got synced up adjustable heads. You've got the butterfly action here, which is
like
nice. So you can
that.
do 2 cups at a time. And this is your drugs box.
Yummy.
Right?
Okay.
Look, dregs happen, okay? It's one of those things. This is not fit correctly. Right. This is what happens in Hollywood, people.
Is it? There we go. And then we've got this.
Yeah.
I love it's kind of a magnetic-y, kind of a...
Well, it's stainless steel. There
Yeah.
it goes again. And it's really kind of souped up. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're going to think of this as like a sports car of an espresso maker, then it should have a grill like that, don't you think?
I agree. All right, so this is where I'm doing my just coffee only.
Coffee
and then
only.
what's this area?
This is your one-touch cappuccino stop.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and you've got 3 settings here. A little pro tip. This is for your cleaning. On
the far left?
Yes, so
Okay.
don't leave it there when you want to make milk-based drinks because it's not going to be pretty.
Okay.
You've got latte, and all the way over here with the little cloud on the cup, your cappuccino.
Okay.
Again, a useful pro tip. The further over within each of those settings you go, the hotter the milk gets.
Okay.
So
Got
you
it.
have a little bit of control. It's not going to be 10 degrees, but you know,
Yeah.
it's going to be a degree or 2, which can make a difference to some people.
Totally, yeah. Cool. And so now, can you take me into the eye candy now that we
Yes.
have...
So right up front here, you've got your buttons that correlate to your most used functions, and you can double tap each of those, you know, coffee, espresso, to make 2 coffees or 2 espressos at a time, or do a double shot.
Okay.
Your milk-based drinks, you just do 1 at a time, so you don't double tap it. It's just going to be wasted energy.
Okay.
But then up here on your rotary dial,
Oh,
you can
get
twist
fancy.
it. Yes, you can go all the way in and do all those drinks, you know, in a more fancy way. It actually gives you a little picture. So if you're like, I don't really understand what a latte macchiato is.
There you go.
Yes.
Cool. All right. And do I get in and program all of this stuff up top? Is that how I enter into that?
Yes, your
Okay.
P button is your programming.
Okay.
And you're going to go into your back menu here, and this is where you can actually see the progress of your maintenance.
Okay.
You can manually rinse and clean the systems. You hit the next, and expert mode is where you would program your buttons.
Oh, for the different coffees. Okay.
So you go in here and you say, wow, espresso, I can do my water volume, my coffee strength, and my temperature. And just to take you through that real fast, you've got, what, high, normal? Do you have an extra? Nope. 2 settings there. Push the button to save. Coffee strength. You've got 5 settings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. 5 settings just for show, I guess.
Yeah. Exactly.
And here you've got your coffee volume, which again, why is it every time we do this?
It's in milliliters. Well, but I guess we're trying to give a shout out to the metric people in the world, huh?
We're calling out our own stubbornness.
Totally.
Yep.
Okay. And so I can go in and program each thing in there. What else is in my menu?
Well, you've got
Just more maintenance
whether or not you're
stuff.
using a filter, and you tell the machine when you set it up if you're going to use a filter or not. If you choose to not use it, it's going to ask you how hard your water is, and you're going to use the included testing strip to kind of get an idea of what your water's like.
Okay.
Tell the machine so that it can gauge how much water you use and when you need to descale. Here we go. Units. Let's go ahead and switch that over to good old American. There we go. American ingenuity at work there.
Exactly.
So now we'll display in ounces.
Okay.
If you ever wanted to go back and reset it to factory settings, like something was just going sideways and you couldn't figure out like where it went wrong, just restore and it will actually do that.
Okay.
You've got an off after, which will allow you to say stay on all day or go off after an hour.
Okay.
And we're not open that long. We're open that long.
And then what's the save energy situation? Does that just make it go kind of slow its roll a little bit?
It will take it down to a sleep mode, basically.
Okay.
Although there is a 0 power switch on the back, so you can actually shut it off.
Completely. Okay.
We don't need it going to sleep with the store on us. All right, and do you want to choose language or color scheme?
Let's do language.
Language, really? Okay. So English, which we failed at, so perhaps we should go, I don't know, Spanish, which we were doing really well at.
Is that like Russian down there? Let's try it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, see? And now getting it back is going to be the hard part. Gail!
You can get into dyslexia on the idioma. That'll take you.
That will, but
Yeah.
you know, okay. English is luckily in English, so we're saved.
Thank God.
Did you see the machine tell us that?
I know. All right, and then this is just giving you
Want to see how new this
statuses.
is? Yeah, I've made 5 drinks on this machine.
Woo.
Hey, fresh out of the box. And this will actually be kind of nice. People use this as a badge of honor with their machine, and it really kind of tells you the return on your investment. So
Cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, so now that you've taken me through the little sexy mode, let's go real sexy mode and make a drink.
No, not just a drink. I'm going to make you a candy drink.
Oh my God.
It's almost Halloween here at Seattle Coffee Gear, so I've taken the liberty of adding a little chocolate and a little coconut syrup for our friends at Monin.
Okay.
Yes. And we're going to make you a yummy drink. Pat.
All right.
All right, and I'm also, while I'm doing it, because I can multitask, as long as it only involves touching a button, I'm going to go ahead and program the volume on the cappuccino button.
Oh, and did you just do that by pressing down on what you wanted?
Yep, push and hold.
Push and hold. Oh, there we go. It's giving you the business today.
It is. I noticed that it was not quite seated in there right, so I think I'm going to have to get in there and just figure that out. Look at that foam, though.
Yeah.
That makes up for a little sass. And when I have enough foam, I'm going to push the button again, and it will remember that portion. You're not saying when, so I'm going to call it.
That's good. I was like, it was good as soon as it started.
Like, just a hint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, we need something to cut out that
The
good
chocolate.
chocolatiness.
The
Yeah.
chocolate and the... it's going to be nice
it's
and
gonna
layered,
switch over. Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah, and it's going to switch over to your espresso portion now, and when you have enough espresso, you're just going to... Enough espresso, I can't believe I'm using those words together, but when your portion is enough, you're just going to go ahead and push the button again, and it will remember. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Do you want it super luscious?
Let's go.
Okay, we'll just run it out a bit then.
All right.
You know what that should be? Did you see the little light back there, by the way?
I do. A little disco light.
Kind of fun because, you know, coffee is that type of drink. And what do you think?
It looks good.
Yeah?
Are you going to try it?
Prettier?
Well, yes.
Well, ladies first. Yeah, I made that for you, Kat.
I don't know if I'm necessarily a lady, but...
I'm not saying anything. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, to
It's
get the
not our
full rowdy effect, we'd have to do some stirring down there.
Yeah, I can see a little
Right
bit
now,
of
I'm
that
getting
chocolate.
right now, I'm getting a hint of the flavor.
Well, and sometimes a hint is enough. You don't want it to take away from the coffee.
I concur.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything you like or don't like about this that you want to shout out?
You know, this is giving me a little, but other than that, that's just a one-time thing. The Juras are really super Chris friendly, so I tend to like them and forgive their faults. But some of the things that people will talk about is, you know, you have to clean your milk system.
Yeah.
You know, but when you're in your programming menu, you can actually program it to your lifestyle, and you can say, you know what, prompt me to rinse it after it's been idle for 10 minutes, so that milk doesn't dry up in there.
Okay.
Or you can say, after I make a milk-based drink, I'm going to leave the house, so let's get that rinse on.
Got it.
And that's just cleaning out this part. To actually get down into the tube, there is a cleaning cycle that you can run it through, and that will get all the milk out of the tube so that it doesn't dry up in there and block your flow.
And are you using like some kind of a cleaner, a detergent to do that, or are you just doing water?
Yeah, in your welcome kit, you actually get a cappuccino cleanser and just a little tiny dose of that and a frothing pitcher of hot water. Gets it done. So it's a 2-minute process.
You just put the little hose in there and start it on its cycle, and it takes care of it for you.
Yep, and it's just a function right here in the programming menu. So clean the milk system. And it takes you through it step by step. I mean, even little pictures that say, you know what?
Now time to put.
Let's go ahead and put it in.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
And it says put your cleaning solution in, and you need 250 milliliters of water to go with 15 milliliters of cleanser, and
I dig that.
it's going to start it. And there's no
it's going to do milk only. Cool. So that's just kind of something to think about as far as, you know, the issue. There, look, it's doing it itself.
Reach up and turn it off.
I don't know. It's kind of looking like it's like got grounding lights and fog. It's kind of like an 80s hairband right now.
Funny.
You didn't ever think you'd say that about a Jura, but...
I never did think I would say that. And here I was thinking about landing in San Francisco. But, you know, if you want to go 80s hairband, that's fine.
Sure. Why not? Number 2. Cool. All right, so that is the J9 by Jura.
You'll edit all this out, right?
No way. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you, Kat.